we got awards. We got some awards to give out. We got MVP. We got OPOY. We got DPOY, and we got some candidates this week. So obviously a quarterback. You got Trevor Lawrence, who threw 20 of 32, 330 yards, and 5 touchdowns. He also ran for 51 yards and another touchdown, so 6 total touchdowns
against the Jets
versus the New York Jets. You also had Bo Nix, who was 23 of 34 with 302 yards and 4 touchdowns. You had Kirk Cousins, who was 30 of 44, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns. You had Josh Allen, who was 19 of 28, 193 yards passing, 3 rushing touchdowns, or 3 passing touchdowns, and 48 yards rushing. You had Brock Purdy, 23 of 30, 295 passing, 300, 3 touchdowns, 44 rushing yards. You had Jalen Hurts, who completed 12 of 15 balls. He had 3 touchdowns, so same amount of touchdowns as incompletions. 175 yards and 39 yards rushing. You had I think after that, CJ Stroud versus Arizona, 22 of 29, 260 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's the quarterbacks. And then obviously, now you could probably look at this more of an OPOY slot because, how much winning matters in the MVP race. You had Travion, who ran for 148 yards, had 10.6 yards per carry and 2 touchdowns. Puka with 181 yards and 21 yards per catch. Kyle Pitts with 166 yards, 15.1 yards per catch and 3 touchdowns. And then you had Bijan Robinson, who had 175 total yards and 1 touchdown. Well, I mean, first place for me is pretty easy. It's Trevor Lawrence. The man had 6 touchdowns. It's Trevor Lawrence. 6 touchdowns, 380 total yards. I'm giving him the nod. I guess moving on from that, I mean, the only person that threw for 4 touchdowns, you had Bo Nix, who, shocked the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't think Bo Nix was gonna do that. Josh Allen did his thing. I always like the Hurts having, incompletions, having the same amount of incompletions as touchdown passes is, it's always a pretty stat to me. I don't know why.
It is a beautiful stat.
Pitts went crazy as well. What are you thinking? I got T-Law at 1, but I'm torn between some quarterbacks because Kirk is not really on the mind considering how much he was able to get just from Pitts and Bijan alone, and
yeah,
I got them on the list too for candidates. So
I like Trev 1. Did Matthew Stafford put up numbers?
And he put up. It was like I believe 2 touchdowns and interception, maybe, he had 2 touchdowns, interception. I believe he had 338 yards passing.
Okay.
338 yards passing. He's definitely a fucking candidate.
When you consider what...
No, sorry. 368 and 2 touchdowns with a pick.
Okay. Considering just like at this point in the season, the game, like that's an important game. A lot of these aren't.
It is.
Trevor for sure, but it's still the Jets.
But you see, I'm looking at Puka getting 181, going like, well,
it's true.
Hey, man, looks like you closed your eyes and looks like you might have closed your eyes and threw that bitch up to Puka a lot. But I can consider Stafford for sure. I got to give it to Bo, really.
Yeah, Bo too.
Bo going and doing what he's doing. I got to give it to Bo. Let's see. What do we got? We got CJ, who went 22 of 29, 260, 3 touchdowns. Going back down to like Pitts. Pitts had 166 yards and 3 touchdowns.
I'll go Pitts next. Just
really?
It's rare it's very, very rare that he'll have a game like that.
It is. Man, I'm really I like that you brought up Stafford. Because yeah, when it comes to dueling, he definitely outdueled Jared Goff. Um, I mean, man, I don't know. I'm still looking at Josh Allen. I'm still looking at Hurts.
Oh, James
I mean,
Cook.
Josh Allen. What about him?
What do you mean, what about him? 3 touchdowns?
3 touchdowns. What do you have? I mean, what? 100 yards, 3 tutties.
Won
Where you
them
at?
that football
What
game.
was it? I mean, it won him that football game, but we're not gonna act like Josh Allen just did nothing.
No, I know, but
107 yards, 4.9 yards per carry, and 3 touchdowns. He's up there. I definitely wrote him down on the notepad and forgot to write him down on the real notepad. Or I typed him, but I forgot to write him. So I mean, you're right. But I mean, big games, whatever you want to talk. Rams versus Lions. I mean, Patriots, Bills. That was pretty much the AFC East on the line.
yeah.
So I'll go. Fucking Kyle Pitts. It's such a, like I don't MVP number 3. No,
Actually, I'm gonna pull Pitts.
I'll go. I'm going Stafford 3. I'm going Josh Allen 4. And you're pulling Pitts. I'm going Pitts 5.
I'm pulling Pitts out of the 3,
Yeah.
and I agree with you.
What do you want?
Stafford, Allen, Pitts.
Stafford, Josh, Pitts. Okay. That's where I'll go. I like it. And then
OPOY.
Opoy. What you thinking?
What did Bijan have?
Bijan had 175 total yards and a tutty. I mean, when I'm thinking Opoy, for me, I'm looking at Puka, I'm looking at Trey, and I'm looking at either Pitts or Bijan. I mean, it was really Pitts' game.
Yeah, it was all Pitts.
So for me, yeah, I'm gonna go Pitts. He can get the nod for Opoy this week from me. Trey or Puka. I think, man, I gotta go Puka 2. And then I'm gonna go Travion Henderson at 3. I know they lost. I know the Pats lost, but it's just like weeks where Bijan goes crazy, but the Falcons can't get it done. It's like you still gotta bring it up. You still gotta give them some type of love.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like Pitts, Puka,
Puka, Trey, and
Travion
then
broke
defense.
loose a few times. That was nice. But
Who?
Travion, he broke.
I mean, you were praising Cook. You were
I
praising
know I
Cook.
was, and then you threw the MVP thing in there, and plus the flat 100.
Flat 100. It's like, yeah, I mean, he put up a hundo, but I mean, Josh still did his thing to win that game. Defensive wise, kind of lackluster this week. Maybe we thought Myles Garrett would break the sack record or whatever.
Who do the Browns have next
But
week? Because he's gonna break it next week.
The Bills.
Does he need 1.5 or 1?
I texted you what he was at.
I think he's at 21.5.
What is Myles? What is that Myles at? What is Myles at? Yeah, he is. He's at 21.5. So 1.5.
1.5 to break it, 1 to tie.
Well, 1 to tie with TJ Watt.
True. He's already
And that's
tied Strahan's record? Or was this 22 flat?
well, Strahan has the same amount as TJ.
-1.
-1.
So 21.5. So he has tied Strahan. He has tied the former record
Strahan.
before TJ.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But
The
he didn't
crazy
do
thing
that
is,
this
like,
week. Yeah, Matt.
Strahan could have gotten that sack himself.
He could have. He definitely could
Yeah.
have. But Brett Favre just had to give it to him.
Yep.
But I guess for defensive players, I mean, you had Matt Milano. He had 10 total tackles, 2 sacks, and a forced fumble. You had Big Tooley over in LA, who had 4 total tackles and 2 sacks. You had DeMarco Jackson, Chicago's linebacker, who had 7 total tackles, 1 sack, and 1 interception. And you had Abdul Carter, who had 7 total tackles, 1 sack, and 2 forced fumbles. Um, and I mean, for me, it's like you can watch 6 or 7 games, right, and see. I was about to say I kind of flinched like an abused child when I said that. Um, you can watch, a full 1 o'clock slate and watch like Puka jump off the field, Travion Henderson jump off the field. You can watch fucking whoever else, James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, whoever you got in the OPOY race, and whatever quarterback. But it's harder, I guess, defensive wise, when it's like, oh wait, oh shit, was that Miles Garrett get that sack? Oh, never mind.
Exactly.
Or it's like, oh man, who broke up that pass? Was that? Oh, that's the guy just got burnt. So it's like,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like I don't really care. So it's like I kind of just gotta look at it's like who's covering the most ground. If it's not
Yes,
somebody
like
that's
you're not going to get that big thing from a lot of these defensive
like
guys.
you had your 5 sack week from Miles Garrett. You had your week of Isaiah Rodgers, going crazy. But it's like it's really hard at certain weeks. So for me, I'm gonna give all around the field. You got it. I'm gonna go Milano. Um, and then I mean to put up be another person to not only have 2 sacks but also be able to win a fucking game. You got Tooley with the Chargers, um, who I believe. I mean he's up there in sacks. I believe he's up there in just getting to the quarterback. Period. And then I know they lost, but I mean I'm gonna give it to Abdul Carter. Forced 2 forced fumbles, a sack, 7 total tackles. I mean, I could give it to DeMarco, but it's like, all right, you sacked Shador and picked off Shador. So, maybe if you did that to a different quarterback, I'd be a little more impressed. But about every defensive player on any roster could do that. So, uh, any pushback?
No.
No, I didn't think so. I didn't think there was any pushback. But those are the top 3 defensive players of the week. Even though we all know defensive player of the year is Miles Garrett. But with that being said, Devin,